That's working. And I'm also going to need... Okay. That's working too. Turn off those microphones. Okay. Right. So, oh geez, this is terrible. I wish I could get rid of this. Can I just pop out these chats? Not really. That doesn't help. That is just fucking terrible. All right, let me pull up this, pop out that chat, and then I can also go over to here, pull that, get out of that. This is gonna render. Do I care if I render it or not? I should probably render it, or maybe I just render it overnight. I'll probably just render it overnight. Pull up chat so I can see it here. Okay, I've got all that. That's cool. Right. So it's working. It's working. Bot, get the fuck out. That's not working. Huh. That should have came over onto the stream. That bot message. Weird. Because I'm looking at this and it didn't appear, and it didn't appear over there. Did I? Yeah, I did it. Weird. Weird. Let's just try something. Hello world. I am live right now. Now that should send to all. Why is it not moving to kick? Why is it not moving to kick on this computer? I'm logged in. Oh, because I'm not logged in over here. Log in. Just pull that over here before I dox myself over there. Yep. Authorize that. Yep. 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 Cool. So now if I try that again, let's try the test again. Nothing? Damn. Nothing. Okay. So we now close this webpage. Yep. Let me try and close that. And then open it back up again. Now that it's refreshed and it should work. I mean, there's this one and that's logged in. So I wonder if I do the test over here. Stream PC test. I don't know if I spelled that correctly or not. Why didn't that work? Ha 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 ha. What the fuck? It's trying to send it to kick, but it's not sending out to kick. What the fuck? Kick broadcaster is correct. Yeah. Kick broadcaster. All right, let me try closing and opening streamer bot again on this PC. I have that. Pull this up. Test the messages. There I am on Kick. Okay, that's working. So now I need this to do it on Kick. Test the other PC. Oh, wait. What the fuck? Come on. Woo! It worked. Okay. We got everything. Great. So, we've got everything. I am streaming to 1, 2, 3, 4 outputs now. Great. Yeah, great. That won't be a problem at all, right? Yeah, not at all. Should I set up a Trovo account as well? All right, so we're gonna be doing some stuff on the PC. I just cut together all the stuff from my first day, my session 1 of Metal Gear Solid 2, which I'm playing by myself. That was real fun. I have stuff. You know, I should probably make those thumbnails. Let me go ahead and make those thumbnails, which means I'm going to need to grab a hero image. Unless I already made a hero image. I think I made a hero image before. Let's go over to that archive. Metal Gear, MGS2, thumbnails. All right, so I've already made the blank thumbnail, so I don't need to do that. What I do need to do is make the rest of the images. So we'll go to sources. 11 episodes from a single day. It was a good day of recording. 720p on all of those. Here's one thing I wish I could do, because I want to align center and I want to align middle. I wonder if there's a way to do that in, what is this, Affinity Designer? Way to align center multiple layers in Affinity Designer 2. Select multiple objects. Do one of the following on the toolbox. Click alignment. Set the aligned option. Then on align horizontal or align vertical option. Click apply from the layers menu. Alignment submenu. Select. Okay. So I have all of these layers here. I go layer, alignment, align center. That doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything. So I'm obviously doing something wrong. Aligning objects. Let's see this. Do one of the following. On the toolbar, click alignment and set the align to option, then an align horizontally. Okay. Are people having problems with this? Because, like, if I do this, right, I can move them all like that. Oh, wait. Is that going to... Okay, I think I just have to do it like that. I have to do it manually. I can't just select everything like that and just do this. Unless I were to group them, default objects, auto select default. Huh. Anyway, they're done, so let's go ahead and just make some thumbnails. MGS 2 2. Boop. MGS 2 3. MGS 2 4. 2 5. Whoops. 2 6. 2 7. 2 8. 2 9. 10, which means I need to adjust this box and the lettering. Here's another thing I wish that I could have happen. I wish that I could have the I wish that I could have a box automatically scale. There's got to be a way to do that, but I wish that I could have the box automatically scale to the size of whatever I put inside of that box. Because right now I have this curve, or I wonder if I can. Affinity Designer 2 have a curve adjust size to that of text inside of it. I want to auto scale the curve based on the text. So I don't want it. I don't want that to I don't want it to be on the curve. I want the curve to I think I'm just thinking about that wrong. Anyway, that is 10. And the last one. Why did I do that? 11. Okay, that is everything that I needed for Metal Gear Solid 2, aside from rendering all of this. So, I'm not going to play anything tonight that I want to record. Instead, what I'm going to be doing is rendering these 11 episodes. So, tools, scripting, batch render with region names, render those regions. I wish I could use AV1. I really wish I could use AV1. However, I don't have hardware encode. I don't have the hardware encoder because I'm on a RTX 2080 Ti. Great card, but it doesn't have AV1, so I have to use fake AV1 stuff, which it doesn't work well. So instead, I have to use HEV or H.265 doesn't really work any faster, so I might as well just use AVC H.264 for all my encoding stuff. So it kind of sucks. Kind of really sucks, but, you know, That's the way the cookie crumbles. So hopefully we get some good performance on this. If it's going to hover around the 60, I'm happy. Even high 50s, I'm happy. It's really annoying, though, because, like, I used to be able to render things out at, like, 120 FPS. And for some reason, my average, like the performance right here, the average used to be like double this. It used to be around like 100 FPS when I was rendering video. Now it gets to like 60, 70 tops, but eventually it will just crawl itself down to like 40 FPS. And then if I let it just go all night, it crawls even further down to like, I'm lucky if I'm seeing like 25 FPS. So it's actually doing pretty well right now, 75. I did a whole bout of updating drivers and stuff, so maybe that fixed it. I really hope it did. Hey, we're topping 70. Anyways, yeah. So I'm not gonna be doing any games that I'm recording. So we're not doing Metal Gear Solid 2. I'm not gonna be doing Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm tonight. However, we'll do some other stuff. So let's go over to dailies and grab our game duel. Okay, I've got absolutely no idea what this is. Is this triangle strategy? I've never seen this before. This looks like a Fire Emblem game. Birthright? It is a Fire Emblem game. Okay. Correct franchise and saga. All right, so we're just naming off Fire Emblem games until we run out of guesses. Fire Emblem. I have no idea what this... it wasn't Birthright. It wasn't Shadows of Conquest. So maybe... Revelation? Nope. Fire Emblem Warriors? Three Hopes? Nope. Shit. Fire Emblem Awakening? Jesus. Oh boy. That was truly just a test of like, hey, can you get this before you run out of tries? All right, so that is dailies done and dusted. Oh yeah, I should probably open up Discord in case people go over to Discord and say anything. Okay, so guess the game today. Would this be like an old Madden game? Like Madden 2002? No. All right, so we saw track and field, and we saw... Is this Wii Sports? Is that the bowling rink from Wii Sports? No. Oh, Xbox 360. What were the... Ooh. What were those... Oh, fuck. The Olympic Games where you played like a... I don't want to call them Mii's because they're not Mii's on the Xbox. The Xbox 360 avatar. Olympic crap. Avatar crap. All right. Olympic Games. I don't know. Atlanta, Mario and Sonic. Oh, I have no idea what this game is. I have absolutely no idea what this game is. Yeah, I know it's sports. Oh, crap. What is this game? I've got no chance. I've got no chance at all. Rare did it. Okay. 2010. Connect Sports. Should have plugged into it being... It probably was Connect, yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and go over to guess the angle. Stuff on? Yeah, that stuff's on. Should probably put my headphones on. Okay, so guess the angle. That's our 0. That would be 90. So we are past 90. So we would be, no, that, would this be like a 110? Higher than 110. Higher than 110. So would this... Oh, wait, yeah, of course it would be, because 180 is a flat line. So we're somewhere, and 360 is a full revolution, but 360 is not going to appear until... Let me see. You have 180, and that's flat. So we're probably in like the low 200s. So 210? Lower than 200. 200. Exact. 200 degrees. Cool. Can I even do guess the house? I think I can. Okay. So, guess the house. We are in Louisville, Colorado. We have to guess the price of this house. So, guess the price of this house. Louisville, which is north side of Denver. Oh, it's out by Boulder. Okay. I'm going to say like 400,000. Quite a bit higher. Okay. 25 sell price. So we're going to say like 750,000. A little higher. Okay. 7,800 square feet. That's contemporary. Modern is, oh, and that's not too modern, those countertops, but does have full stainless steel appliances. So let's go with 860. A little higher. 5-bed 4-bath. Wow. 940. Even higher. So it built 1991. We've got to be... It's got a mostly finished basement, 5-bed, 4-bath, 2025, Colorado, just shy of 8,000 square feet, 1991, finished basement. Looks like you got a theater room in the back, so I'm going to say like 1.2 million? 1,149,300. I was within 5%. It took me 5 guesses. What is the last picture? Oh, yeah, 3,700 square foot lot. That is huge. Where's your driveway? This is your... Oh, yeah, that's your driveway right there. Huh. How come every single time... It's just odd. Like, both times I've played Guess the House, it's been in Colorado. It's funny. All right, let's go over to global. Today's country. Let's start with... You know what? Let's start with somewhere close to home. Canada. 7,200 miles away from Canada. Let's try Sri Lanka. 4,100 miles. So that doesn't help me at all. So let's try Brazil. Sri Lanka's closer. So we are in Europe or Africa. Let's go to Italy. Sri Lanka. So we are either... Let's... So we're north. Let's take out Russia. Russia is closer. Okay, so South Africa. Borders it. Borders South Africa. Shit. Oh, crap. What is this country in the middle there? Fuck. I don't know what borders South Africa, so I'm going to cheat. Globe. 3D interactive globe. Namibia. Botswana. Zimbabwe. I guess we'll go with Botswana? Okay. So if it's not Botswana, it can't be Zimbabwe, it can't be Namibia. So it's either this thing in the middle or it's this country down here. Eswatini? It's not Eswatini, which means it has to be this thing in the middle here, which is Lesotho. What kind of country is Lesotho? Wikipedia. They say Lesotho is formerly Kingdom of Lesotho, also known as Basotho Land, is a landlocked country in southern Africa, entirely surrounded by South Africa. It is the largest of only 3 sovereign enclaves in the world, the others being San Marino and Vatican City, which are surrounded by Italy. Situated in the Maloti Mountains and contains the highest peak in South Africa. Has an area of over 30,000 kilometers squares and a population of 2.3 million. Okay. Why is it? It's beautiful looking. That's for sure. Huh. That is a beautiful looking country. We're not going to be doing this stuff. So let's go to Costco real quick. All right. So wholly organic classic guacamole bowl, 3 count, 15 ounces. It's avocado. You're getting 3 5-ounce containers of guacamole. I'd say this is like $7. Much higher. I'm gonna say this is $13. A little lower. No, it's not gonna be $9.99. It's gonna be like, yeah, $12. That just seems like a ripoff. Like you could buy a bag of avocados, a bag of onions for less than $12. Well, maybe not the avocados. You could buy at least like 1 or 2 avocados and a bag of onion for less, and like You could grab everything to make more than 15 ounces. Super easy. But I guess, the convenience factor. Let's go do time guesser. Daily. Boy, I wonder when we are. I'm going to say 1940 for no apparent reason. And this looks like we are in Germany somewhere. Or France. Fuck it, we'll just put it right there on the border. France. Okay. Soldiers of the U.S. 4th Armored Division moving through the ruins in Coutances, France, shortly after liberating the town during Operation Cobra. Amid the devastation, the town's medieval cathedral stands intact in the background. I was off on the year and the location. Damn. Okay. Shit. Is that Kenya? No, this is gonna be like the Olympics. Where's ooh would this be someone for rooting for like no time period's too old to be Usain Bolt. I've got no idea. I want to say that isn't like I want to say that's like the Bahamas kind of or Jamaica. Is that the Jamaica flag? Can I say like the 80s? Jamaica? Oh my God. That's the South African flag. Oh, okay. That was bad. I have no idea here. I've got no idea here. I want to say Greece. It looks like Greece, but it might not be Greece. It looks like might be Turkey. And we're going to say we got old ass cameras. So we're going to say like the 90s, 92. Oh, that's not too bad. That's actually closer than I thought originally. I thought I was like across the globe like I was with South Africa. That 2014 years. Okay. Tourists at souvenir market in Sida Bou Said, the Mediterranean village in Tunisia, known for its striking blue and white architecture. I could have swore blue and white was a Greek thing, but Tunisia, hey, you do you. Okay, we've got Rexall drugs. We've got a black man walking down the street not being hurt or harassed. Got several black men on the street, actually. But we are very old. So, pre or post civil rights? Probably pre-civil rights. Those cars are making me think like post World War II. Probably somewhere in the north. So I'm gonna say Illinois. Not Chicago. Maybe Indianapolis. 39. North Carolina. Yeah. This is gonna be like near the Ukraine, like, right? It's Kiev. Where's Chernobyl? Where's Chernobyl? Crap. I wish I knew where Chernobyl was. Because it looks like it's out, like they're washing radiation off of cars coming out of Chernobyl. Chernihiv. crap. I have no idea where Chernobyl would even be. All right, I'm guessing it's the Ukraine though. So let's just put it somewhere in there. And Chernobyl was like the 80s? 86. Firefighters in protective suits washing a West German car at the East German border near Hirlosh after it arrived from Poland during radioactive fallout from the Chernobyl disaster. It was a ruse. Final score, 930. Terrible, terrible performance on my end. Terrible performance. Let's go movie to movie. Leo to Days of Thunder. So this is an Adam Sandler thing to Tom Cruise, right? Tom Cruise, Robert Duvall, Randy Quaid, Cary Elwes, Michael Rooker. Okay. I will be able to go from this to Days of Thunder. So let's go with Jason Alexander. Robert Duvall. Tom Cruise. I think I'm too much in. I think Jason Alexander wasn't in enough dramas. So we're going to go back to Leo and let's go with. Schneider's going to put me in the same boat. I can't choose any of these kids. I got to choose older people. Maybe Nicholas Turturro? World Trade Center might have Duvall. Oh, it just finished. I was like, what the fuck happened? Okay. So that is that. Michael Pena. Oh, I'm thinking of Backdraft. And that wouldn't even have the right thing. Let's go Michael Shannon. Gotta get to Robert Duvall or Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise. How do I get to Tom Cruise? Vanilla Sky. That's how. Then we go to Days of Thunder. There we go. I did it in 3. They can do it in 2. Adam Sandler, John C. Reilly. All right. Okay. Fair. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's move on to the annoyance of today with some scrandal. We have a heartwarming meal right here that looks amazing versus Germany's this all day long. Tottenham fried chicken all day long. This looks disgusting. We're going to go with the kebab. Surprised the kebab wasn't rated higher compared to that. An oversized hot dog from England or a steak and egg roll from Portugal. I would think this is going to win, but I think this has a good chance. That steak's not super appealing. That egg is overcooked. That bun is just, This is safe, but I think the internet's not going to say that, so we're going to go this. Yep. Figured. We have the word. Oh, jeez. Actually, you know, for a ball game, that's Not the worst looking. I've seen worse, but this one gets it. This one, wow, wow. This. No one ever votes up mushy peas. We have sausage, bread, and gherkin, or spicy popcorn chicken. Popcorn chicken. We have the Gaffer burger, or pulled beef and gravy top chips. So poutine, the burger. I'm actually doing pretty well here. Macaroni and cheese pie or chicken and bacon pizza. Chicken bacon pizza is delicious, and you should try it. Ah, damn it! Now I want pizza. What the fuck, Scotland? You hurt me. You hurt people when you do these kind of things. It's a Wigan kebab. There's nothing kebab about this. It is a tart of what I'm guessing is mac and cheese. So it's starch on starch on starch on starch. Scotland, you're worse than England half the time. This one actually, ooh, wait. With bacon, cheese, and a quail egg. Okay. Where's the hot dog? I see the bacon. I see the quail egg. Is this supposed to be cheese? Because those look like pommes frites, like shaved stuff. Or one of the worst bun to dog ratio of hot dog you could do. Yeah, the ratio is just completely off on that one. 9 out of 10. Fair enough. The American one, they threw me for a loop. I'm going to go get some food in my belly, and I got to feed my dog, and then we'll probably move over to the console, because there are a couple of games that came out on PlayStation Plus I want to check out. So well, I'm not even going to go to a BRB, so because I didn't build one for the vertical guys. So yeah, we'll just keep it as it is. See you in a second. Oh, hungry? I realized far too late what that does to the camera. So give me one moment while I look at that. Desk camera angle. Filter. Face tracker off. Okay. Now we'll try that. Let's move over to that one. So I... Wait. Okay, so, the things that we're going to try tonight, we're not doing any more Metal Gear. I'm going to do a little bit Rogue, Prince of Persia, because it's really cool. Maybe a couple runs in Splunky 2. Test out some more Delta Force. I didn't like what I tried, but we'll do some more. And then we're also going to... I want to take a look at Sword of the Sea. Maybe a little bit of Coral Island. And maybe, if I have time tonight, the Atelier Ryza game. So let's go ahead and download Sword of the Sea. Let's get a couple of these things downloading. Coral Island. I'm not going to do Unicorn Overlord. EDF 6 would be real fun to do, but like I just feel like Atelier Rise of the Alchemist at the end and the Secret would just have some real good stuff. But I also feel like if I don't do this with Rock Girl around, she will come to my house and hurt me. Let's try for Earth Defense Force. Because Earth Defense Force 6 was supposed to be like the back to basics, kind of like everyone loves it again, right? Right? Anyway. Let me go ahead and set... Let me see. /game. We're gonna be doing some Rogue Prince of Persia. Rogue Prince. I don't know if that's going to work or not. You know what? That's probably not going to work at all. So, I got to move and do it over here like this. Change that. Rogue Prince of Persia. The Rogue Prince of Persia. And then, edit. The Rogue Prince of Persia. Damn it. Save. And I don't have to worry about it on YouTube. Why is it trying to say MGS3 continuing to trace around in Russia, the Rogue Prince of Persia? Weird. Yeah. So, maybe later. That was my food, or that was my oven saying it was ready. So, I'm going to go over there. Why is that not... Seriously? That what? Fucking hell. Anyway, I'm gonna go set my stuff in. You know, one thing that would be actually really nice to own, a quarter sheet pan for when I'm making things like corn dogs that I'm doing right now. Quarter sheet pans would be really good. Also, it kind of bothers me that that isn't. Ah, shit. Hold on. It's better. All right, so I did the first run of this by myself yesterday, and it was really fun. I really liked it. So I'm looking forward to what we are seeing next. Let's go! Play. It had to do a lot with, yeah, like running there. You have the jumps. You have kicks. As we say in my village, Prince, your face looks like a stubborn storm cloud. What's the matter? Been thinking, even if I rescue my family, I'm worried will they ever look at me the same way again after everything that's happened? And so, they will still be your family. But I want them to know they can rely on me. Perhaps by seeing you differently, they are seeing who you really are. Not exactly making me feel better, Pachi. Why should it hurt for them to see the real you? Because I am Prince. I am my father's successor. They need to see I'm ready. And are you? Those who hurry across the sea may change the sky, but not their souls or state of mind. Okay, so I think I need to go. No, that's for yeah. We need to go here. We need to go here. Zagaria's village. Here we go. Zagro's village. So we'll do a couple runs. We'll do a couple runs here, and then we'll move over to other games. I wonder if Azda is all right. No one in the village is tougher, but the Huns aren't known for their mercy. They are so much swifter and thoroughly vicious than we fought them before. How did they catch us off guard? It must have been something we could have done. Oh, look at this. Double daggers, chakram. Okay. So a small thing, and yet so much magic and power. Father would hate to see these. He hears this kind of magic. But I think he'll understand. I'm just a little outnumbered here. Medallions are powerful items with specific effects. Some have a condition that must be met to activate the effects. Effects can be combined together. Medallions last for only one run, but new and different medallions will be found on each run. Kicking enemies spreads resin. Okay. looks like there's something up there. Okay. What if there's some other reason that I want to be kicking enemies? I guess by kicking enemies into enemies, I stun the enemies. Yeah, it does look like I'm stunning enemies when I kick them. Sukra, are you alright?
Never better my way. Nothing an old soldier can't say the name same with these poor Huns though.
Not normal, these Huns. They fight like trash, but with a sense of no sense of self-preservation. Something strange drives them. Something unnatural. But where have you been, my boy? No one's seen you for days. Your mother will be pleased you're alright. We thought the Huns got you. The Huns did get me, Sukra. I faced their leader, no guy. I've been recovering. You should head to the oasis on the other side of the village. It's safe there. I'm going to the city to find out what's going on. Wait for me there. You don't want me to come with you? We're going to need your arms for forging, not fighting, old friend. Of course, my prince. Just give me a moment. Should have stretched these bones out this morning. Okay, so I do have a ground pound. That's kind of what I've been missing before. Ouch. Stupid hedgehog thing. Is there anything I'm missing? A little bit back there. Let's go check it. All right, that's now all clear. Another person! Azada, you're alive. Are you alright? Your Highness, aside for these sore eyes. Not sure how, but I'm fine. Huns blew through the village like a sandstorm. They were everywhere, coming from the Hun camp. Not keen on taking prisoners. The villagers fled, and one of those bastards knocked me out. The others must have taken me for dead. Been waiting for survivors, but can't say I've seen many. Should go somewhere safe, Azada. The Huns are still roaming around looking for stragglers. Nonsense, Highness. This is my home. I'll be damned if I don't die here. There's one thing you could do, Highness. Send those Hun brutes packing. I will, Azza. I swear. I will avenge you all. Maybe I should start by going back to the Hun camp. Access this area on my next run. Okay. So coming down here would have been a mistake because I would have not seen her. Okay, we can't go there. Oh! Anything special that I'm missing? You know, I could take a drink. A drink might be in order. So let's go down here real quick. Damn. Damn. You can get into a flow state with this. It is really fun when you do. And I've seen basically everything. So, we'll go here. Ruined Aqueduct. You know, I know a lot of people bounced off of the other Prince of Persia game. I know I tried the demo. I was impressed, but not like too impressed by it. And when I saw that it was out there, I was like, oh, that'd be something to get into. It's on the list of games, or I should really actually make that list. I shouldn't just say it's on the list. I should make a real list. Oh, hello. Sure. Send them to my oasis. What is up there? Nope. How do I do this? Ah, that's how. Oh, look at that. That's climbing tech. That's climbing tech. I figured out the climbing tech. That was really fun to actually figure out. It can be a little unforgiving, in my opinion, with the hitboxes. Like, it is... You do not get many iframes, if at all. Any. Okay, new weapons. Iron Mace, 90 damage per second. Critical after a vault. Critical none. Royal Sword. Triggers a chain of devastating fast attacks. Critical after killing an enemy. I want the sword. Tonic left. Increases energy point restoration by 15%. If both parts are equipped, the bonus of each medallion is increased to 30. Well, okay. Alright, so we now have a new weapon. Okay, it is not nearly as powerful as, or as fast as the other one, but damn, is it fucking... Oh, right, my first attack after killing an enemy is a crit. Or do I only get the crit if I have that little icon on me? I think I might just be getting the crit if I have the icon on. Someone's got to keep an eye on the aqueduct. Oh, look at that! Royal Sword plus $800. God dang! Can't afford it. I am a pauper prince. Yeah, it's only when I have the icon on me. Ah! Didn't move out of the way fast enough. When you get that crit with this sword, oh my god, does it fucking flow. And I now have enough money where if I go back to that guy, I might be able, I should be able to buy that sword. Hone Technique increases special damage of if both parts are equipped. No, I don't want to sacrifice myself right now. I wonder, is there... Nothing over here. Alright. El Gato, why did you fail? We were having such good times, El Gato. You gotta love console release or console capture footage. Damn it. Ah, now no one can see it. Not that I'm streaming to anybody. But that does mean that any VODs are also just bleh. What is this? 200? Oh, it was a random thing. Critical resin inflicts critical hits on enemies slowed by resin. Oh, that would actually flow really good. with what I have for my kick ability. That's the outer ramparts. All right, I'm going to go back. I have the money. I'm going to go back and try and find... Where's that guy selling? There's the sword guy. Buy that. And now I go to the outer ramparts. Don't tell me I'm going to defeat the boss and I don't even have footage to show it. That would be super lame. That is my food. Hold on. Do I even continue streaming if it's gonna be like this? No, I'm just not gonna stream. It was fun, but